Hey, everybody, it's Congressman Jamie Raskin from Maryland's beautiful 8th Congressional District. I'm here for my favorite time of the week, Local Hero, when we get to salute and interact with the people who make life here so extraordinary. And I'm so psyched to honor someone I've gotten to work with for a long time, ever since my days back in Annapolis, Marcine Goodloe, who was the first woman president for the Montgomery County Volunteer Fire Rescue Service in more than a century of its history. And she also became the longest serving president in the Montgomery County Volunteer Fire Rescue Services history, with 16 years of leading it. And everybody knows it's such an important institution in Montgomery County. As president, she did a lot of important path-breaking work. She developed the first set of policies and procedures for the volunteer firefighters, including leading the effort to reach the first in America collective bargaining agreement between a volunteer fire service group and a municipality. She has retired, but to this day, she keeps working with community fire services through the Wheaton Volunteer Rescue Squad and the Kensington Volunteer Fire Department. She has a ton of prestigious awards and recognitions. I don't want to take up all of our time by reading them, but it is several pages worth. And she's in the Maryland State Firemen's Association Hall of Fame, the Montgomery County Volunteer Fire Rescue Association Hall of Fame, and the Montgomery County Human Rights Hall of Fame. So everything that you've done, everything you're doing, Marcine, and for everything you continue to do and will do in the future, we salute you, we praise you, and we declare you our local hero this week. And thank you for accepting this honor.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. I'm greatly honored. And I would like to just say that it's been my pleasure to work for and with the people that are really heroes and the ones that merit praise. And that's our volunteer and career personnel in Montgomery County who are outstanding. They're highly trained. The volunteers take the same exact training that the career people do. They take the same physicals that the career people do. All volunteers and all of your fire service people have background checks. And it's due to people like you, sir, and the Senator Van Hollen, our legislators and our state legislators, that the volunteers are able to get grants and the length of service award program, that they can use that money to buy their own apparatus, they can buy equipment, they can buy protection. And, you know, the volunteers own 23 of the stations in Montgomery County. 2 of them are co-owned with the county, 12 are owned by the county, and they're all outstanding. And I believe there's about maybe 10 square miles in Montgomery County that's covered by a fire station. So the training that is given by Montgomery County is one of the best in the country. And I do want you to know that, for example, a paramedic takes almost 2 years of training for 2,000 hours. That's a lot of training. And volunteers, in addition, have full-time jobs or school or college, and they still take that same training. So that I just think that the praise that is merited for the heroes are our first responders, knowing that when they leave home, that might be the last time they'll be there. We've had injuries, we've had deaths, we've had suicides. Those are our heroes, and they merit the praise, sir.
Well, thank you for placing the emphasis on the people who are volunteering and who are on the front lines and who've gotten us through a very difficult time with COVID-19. Say something, if you would, Marcine, about the non-fire part of it. People understand the volunteer firefighters going out when there's a fire, but what are the other kinds of situations you're called to? Because I understand that that's probably a majority, the things that are not fires, but other kinds of emergencies. What kinds of situations do you guys respond to?
Well, there's many different, there's various types of rescues, even wildlife or animals. We also do a lot of fundraisings, the administrative people. There's probably about 2,400 career and volunteers. And then you have at least another amount of people that are administrative. So they do a lot of training. They do for car seats for children and training with that type of training. They go to schools, they do recruiting, they do all types of training within the schools and for the public. And as I say, with the fundraising, that also provides documentation and CPR training. There's a multitude of things that they do.
Yeah.
But mainly, saving lives and property in Montgomery County. We have canteens, we have swift water teams, we have boats. I mean, it's just unbelievable.
Yeah. In some sense, we wouldn't really be able to function effectively in keeping our people safe without the volunteer rescue and fire service, right?
Right. Right,
Um,
and I think that in Montgomery County, Chapter 21 recognizes that, and we do have a high respect and regards for our brothers and sisters on the career side and all the chiefs that we work for. We have volunteer chiefs, we have a fire chief, and we're a family, sir. We are really a family, and we want to continue to be a family, and that family includes trust, respect, protection, and support and caring.
Well, that's very well put. And institutionally, you've been a great complement to the professional firefighters, to the people who are, working full time and being paid as our frontline workers to keep us safe from, fire and all of these emergencies. But the volunteer firefighters have been essential. Tell us about some of the work that you've done at the local level. I understand now, I think you're the president of the auxiliary to the Kensington Volunteer Fire Department. Is that right?
Yes, sir, I am the president. Very honored to be that. That's a group of people that are not really operational. Some of them do. What we do is we do fundraising, and our fundraising goes to support the Kensington or other jurisdictions. We've helped to clean the station during COVID-19. We bought some gloves. We do those type of things as an auxiliary. Plus, as I say, staff the canteen quite a bit.
Yeah. Well, look, I just can't thank you enough for the amazing work you've done for our community, for the lives saved, for the injuries that have been prevented or the injuries that have been addressed, and just everything you do to enrich and strengthen our community. So thank you. And for all these reasons, you are a local hero, and we hope everybody will give you a pat on the back or take you out for a root beer float or something.
And thank you, sir, for your support. That's what makes us successful. Thank you.